Hi everyone, Shiraz here and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching me. Today's video I'm going to show you how to avoid cakey foundation. So I feel like this one is the most important thing, especially when there's a lot of people out there that are doing their makeup and do not know how to avoid cakey foundation, and they just do the same thing over and over again. So today I'm gonna show you all the tricks, all the tips that you need to know. It's very simple, it's very basic tricks that basically every person that watches this video can actually do. So guys, if you want to know my tips and tricks how to avoid cakey foundation, just keep watching me. Okay, so number one tip is always to moisturize your skin right before you do your makeup. I'm going to tell you why. Because when you let the moisturizer get dry on the skin, the whole makeup doesn't look the same. It's a big no-no. To moisturize my skin, I'm gonna use my moisturizer right here, which is the BEINFAIT Multi-Vital. You have to make sure that you use the right skincare and the right foundation to your skin, especially if you are really extreme oily or extremely dry. So you have to make sure that you actually know what type of skin do you have. So I will help you with that. So if you have a really oily T-zone, oily skin, and you feel like you're sweaty all the time on the face, so you're probably an oily person. But if you are a person that feels that when you put your makeup or foundation or whatever it is, the makeup is kind of flaking out of your face, so you are dry. Now I am a combination. I feel like I'm pretty normal. My T-zone can be really oily sometimes, but the rest of the face is just normal. So it's really important to know what the type of the skin you have. So first, you use the right skincare, and the second one is that you use the right foundation. Because if you are oily and you use a very dewy foundation, you're 100% going to look oily. If you have an oily skin, so you just have to make sure that you use a matte foundation so that more balance it. And if you feel like you're dry, so I will recommend to use a dewy foundation, so that gives you more hydration kind of, but your skin just looks more hydrated. Alrighty, so after I moisturize the skin, the next step is to prime your skin. You have to prime your skin before you put foundation. Whenever you do your makeup, put primer. You have to do this. This one is a must. Now I want to recommend on a product that I've been using this one for like about 3 times already, and I actually got it just last week. This one is an amazing primer right here. It's actually really mattifying the skin. I am pretty normal, but sometimes I feel like the makeup getting cakey really over here on the T-zone. This one prevents all these issues and it's a really good one. It's a little bit pricey product, but I have to say that it's completely worth it. This one is about $52. You can go and watch the review that I did on this primer in this video right here. I'm just gonna go and I have 2 pumps. I'm just gonna go and blend it and just put it on my face. So after I moisturize and prime my skin, right now it's time to go with the Fenty Beauty. This one is the foundation. Now, like I said, I have sometimes oily T-zone right here. Today I feel like it's oily, so I really want to use something that is matte, that's gonna give you the flawless finish. This one is the perfect foundation for my opinion. So I feel like you just have to make sure that you know what your type of the skin is, you use the right skincare, and you use the right foundation. If you do all these 3 steps, you're halfway. I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty foundation, like I said, and I'm just gonna go and take this foundation brush. Of course, that if you're not really good with blending, you can actually use a beauty blender. The that I'm gonna use right here is 220. I'm just gonna go and shake it well, and like you see, I'm just gonna go and put a very little bit on my hand right here. So like you see, I have this amount right here, and I'm just gonna go and kind of put it all over my face. And after that, I'm just gonna go and take my foundation brush right here. This one is blowing foundation. You basically can take any buff foundation and just go and buff everything in the skin. And like you see, I'm not rubbing the foundation, I'm just tapping it into the skin. And it's really, really important not to use a lot of makeup, a lot of cover, because then it's just getting really cakey. And like you see, it's already gave me the cover that I want to. I actually do breaking out, so I do have a little bit pimples right here that come in through the foundation. And again, we just want to make sure that we are going on the nose as well. Like this one, it's doing really well with my skin tone. What we really want to prevent right now, it's like you see, my pores is coming through the foundation, and right now I'm gonna show you how to actually prevent that. I'm gonna use the concealer. This one is the Hourglass concealer right here. This one is shade Oat, and this one is Vanish or Brush concealer. So I'm just gonna go and do my contour. So I'm not gonna use too much concealer. Just gonna go all the way to the side. And I'm just gonna go and do my whole face. Blend the concealer with concealer brush. Like you see, I have two sides right here. I have this side, which is the chin one. I feel like this one is just to apply the concealer, and then I have the fluffy side. I really like to use the fluffy side because then I feel like it's blending it much better. But also, if you feel like you want to use a sponge, you can. That's completely fine. I just feel like today I don't really need it because I don't have much concealer on my skin. So just make sure when you blend it that you stay around the eyes and you don't go all over the face. Alrighty, so after I did my concealer, you guys can go and do your contour. I'm just gonna go and rub a little bit bronzer, but before I'm just gonna go and do my powder. So I'm gonna use the translucent powder of MORPHE right here. So I'm just gonna go with the setting powder right here. Now it's really important that you actually not using too much. A lot of people getting confused with a loose powder, and they think that they can use as much as they want because the more you use, the better it is. But it's actually not true. You have to make sure that you use the right amount. So I'm just gonna go with my brush, you guys. You can use it also with a sponge. I prefer with a brush. I don't like to go and do a lot of baking. Actually, it's not my thing. I am doing baking just when I'm doing my makeup really glam, and use a lot of loose powder under your eyes or whatever it is. It's just gonna look really greasy under the eyes, and you don't want to do this. So like you can see, you already can notice a big difference between this eye to this eye. This one look really greasy, looks really oily. You can see the pores right here. This one also, the pores really close. If you want to go and just add a little bit more powder into it, you can. And apply more loose powder on the areas that I highlight them with the concealer. So I'm just making sure that I'm actually setting all these areas because we don't want them to look really greasy. I'm just gonna go and do the same thing over here. So it just keeps everything matte and it's kind of closing all the pores. That's what I like about this technique the most. And because we want to make all this makeup last for us for all day, we need to use a setting spray. So my favorite setting spray for right now is this MORPHE setting mist right here. This one has beautiful smells of baby wipes. I know, guys, that sounds extra. It smells so good. It smells like actual baby wipes, and that's my favorite smell in the world. So I'm just gonna go and spray it all over. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching me. That was my video about how to avoid cakey foundation. I really hope that I helped you with all the information that I gave you this video. So I just want to let you know guys that it's really important what products to use, but more than that, it's really important that you go by the steps. Make sure that you use the white skincare primer. Don't skip the primer. The primer is the key, and the foundation. If you are an oily person, you just have to make sure that you use a really matte foundation. If you are dry, make sure that you use a very radiant foundation. But if you are normal, congratulations, you are blessed and you can use all of them basically. And also very important is to prep your skin. Give your skin the hydration it needs. It is so important to actually use all the steps to wash your face, to tone your face, then to apply a serum, a moisturizer, and then you can keep doing the whole makeup process. Guys, thank you so much for watching me, and I will see you next video. Just before we go, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe my channel, ring on the bottom right here, so make sure not to miss any of my content, and I will see you next video. Bye bye.